drop. That's a sound cue, and now Steve-O shall be picking up the pieces and running a little bit quicker over towards this bomb site to duel the opposing IGL.
He picked up the kit as well that was dropped over towards quad. So he's got a little bit more time to work with. ZTR tucked in at the sandbags. Remember, he has no idea where this CT is coming from. Just trying to hide. Steve-O's just going to stick the bomb this entire time. And ZTR just flushed off the heavens. And notice, they have to be very aware that these young Ninjas players could just be swinging onto him. Matty falling without a single kill is very worrying, especially because all of his teammates are doing it in the same fashion. 3 versus 2.
Matty just whiffing a whole magazine there onto pistols. And this retake, it is going to be supported by a kit. Cynic's the hero of last round. It's going to be joined by Richie, and they're going for this. But Nilo in the smoke will let one go past, waiting for the second. And he'll nail him. He has let Adam be full, but Simic now, with the deagle out, will get one to the head of his own.
I will pick your brains over this roster, because it's the first time I've ever been commentating them.
Really?
Yeah, so... It's nice. So yeah, nice little introduction. Fast B play for young Ninjas. Notice, tucked in, just at the back of default, the spray will mean he only goes 1 for 1. And a lot of ground now being covered by young Ninjas. They're very good at these B executes.
Yeah, the fact that Nose gets 1 there is so impressive. Then Nilo as well on that lurk. Gets the first on the Simics and instantly fades back away to join up with the rest of his team. Maxter, Adam B, Ira, everyone in perfect positions. And young Ninja
for EC Club BRUGGE. Molotov actually going to push Adam into this fight, which Richie does win out.
Ooh, okay, it's a bit of a difference now for the young Ninjas. They are on the back foot. EC BRUGGE with a nice little rebuttal. Nilo and Ira. One already being tagged down to 50 HP because of the burning Molotov. Richie lucky to get away with his life there. And there's still 3 players just dancing around default. 1 on the flank, so if they ever choose to go back, notice, once again, we'll be holding them on point. The bomb, it might not even get planted, because look at the utility. Richie's got a nade in his hand, so he could just deny it. But Matty's just going to spam it through the smoke. Ira now 1 versus 4. It's going to look very difficult for them.
Just really difficult. And there we go. Richie with another clean headshot.
Maxter will be leading the charge. And notice, this is an angle where it's dangerous if they clear you. If they don't, you're guaranteed one, and you can fall away. He's got a nade as well. Goes back towards Wood. They know he might still be here, and he's even able to get another. Matty then baited him perfectly. That's perfect. Notice on this flank, he's going to be a big X factor, because if he dies here without getting a kill, that means that firstly, there's a 3-3, and secondly, Maxter can actually upgrade to an M4. But the thing is, he's waiting for so long and allowing for his teammate to take majority of the contact, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Ira, pretty much at every...
Oh, nice shot. Nilo drive by Simics, and Adam B is tucked in at sandbags this entire time. He's going to be baited in perfectly. Matty, can he get the trade? Not quite. And now the rest of young Ninjas are trying to completely tear apart A, but no. Notice and Richie both get 2 kills and throw Maxter into a 1 versus 3.
Ooh, he does tap away at Richie. Has to reload, and there's no way he wins this, right? He's got 3 isolated fights where they all can crossfire, and he has to find each one somewhat individually. Well, that is 1. Second player towards sandbags, 3rd towards ramp. The ramp player is low, and Maxter on this elevation will see the back of Richie, and it won't be enough, sadly, and he's just trying his best, tapping away, and he's missing the shots all over the place. And Adam B has support from Ira, but they're very isolated from each other. They're on 2 different positions. And then you also have support from DTR, but Adam B, he could have, I think he had to get 2 in that position. But the good thing is for the NIP Academy squad is they do have now the majority of their forces here, 3 to be exact, and Max is not too far off. This is going to be so hard for the Benelux squad to try and break through. That's a good start from Richie. However, the smokes being put down are just so dangerous. Wait, Simic somehow left the bomb down, and they actually have the advantage. Now back to a 2 versus 2, and Max just runs through. Kit on Nilo, smoke on the bomb. Steve-O's been noticed. as Steve-O will not get the 1v2.
Number of rounds on their CT halves.
Ooh.
Here it gets a little bit overzealous. Ends up losing his life.
Another good nade though onto Richie, supported by Adam B on the rifle, and now it's just in the Molotov, swings out, gets a little bit of damage, but his days were over there. Isolated on an island there, and it will be ZTR and Nilo. Stacked up, the Org rings true, drops the bomb, and because of the utility damage, look how low some of these players are, but the problem is Matty and Notice slices up the bomb site, and Maxter now called upon to 1v3, but the HP on every single player is low, and he has a Molotov where he can throw towards sandbags, for instance, and that's smoke for the site for bomb, and he has a kit.
He probably will deploy that in a sec. He just wants to try and find an opener first. It could be Matty, but no, looks the wrong way of himself. Flashes in for a peek just as the molly fades. Will allow a little bit more information. Look at this boost though. Richie gets rid of Adam B.
That's huge, but it is the low energy player. Era hit with a flashbang or a smoke, but a sudden piece of utility will mean that Matty can understand where he is and isolate the frag. Molotov will get extinguished from that smoke on the bomb plant. Simics, who has been naded down just there by ZTR, shall get finished off by Nilo. Look at Stevos though. He's trying to help Matty out, but he will not be able to. The IGL now called upon for a 1 versus 3. That's the first shot, but his position has been alerted. And that
Here, there's potential for it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could be along the same lines. And well, that's the second frag going in their favor. Nilo still has support from Maxter if it's needed. ZTR in towards middle will win the gun duel on Simics. Maxter wins it on Notice, and Zywoo all left alone once again in the clutch position, and Maxter with the elevated position shall just eliminate him. 24 to